Now, if you're from the Caribbean, you probably have had this before. But if not, allow me to introduce you to what we call souse, which is basically pickled meat. Now, you can do this with some kind of animal foot, cow foot, pig foot, but today we're using chicken foot. So we're gonna start off by giving our chicken feet a nice little pedicure. You know when you go get your toes done and they soak your foot, clip your nails, scrub your foot, all of that. We're gonna be giving the chicken all I love today. So I'm gonna be scrubbing my chicken with the lime, making sure I clean it properly, snip the nails and all that, rinse it over, the whole works, right? Now, I'm not really picky when it comes to chicken. The only part I really don't eat is the liver, but any other part, give it to me. Neck, back, feet, all of it. Give it to me. I'm going to eat it. So, as you see, I'm cutting the tips off. I told you we got to give the chicken a nice little petty, right? So, you cut the nails and stuff off. Then I'm going to rinse it one more time and fill some water up and put it to boil. So while the chicken doing what it do, I'm going to blend up some Chadon Beni, some celery, and one pepper and a little bit of water. Just blend it up. And I'm going to add some salt to my chicken foot, make sure it's seasoned. And I'm going to also pour some of that the Chadon Beni celery pepper mixture in there. It's going to add a little flavor to the chicken. You don't have to do that. You could just put some salt in the water and just let the chicken boil like that. But yeah, adding that is going to add a little extra flavor to your chicken feet, right? And while the chicken continued to boil, I am going to cut up all my ingredients for the sauce, because after the chicken finished boil, you want to make sure that you have all your ingredients prepped right by your side, like you could just dump everything in a bowl. So I'm going to be cutting up my Chadon Beni. I am also going to be cutting up my garlic cloves. I'm going to be cutting up some peppers, some pimento peppers. I'm also going to be cutting up my cucumbers and basically everything that you're going to need to put in your sauce while the chicken foot is boiling. You're going to cut that up. You're going to prep all your ingredients and put it aside. So when the chicken foot has finished cooking, you don't have to go and do all of that. You multitask and make use of the time that you have, right? Now, I also did use one hot pepper, but if you just like your stuff more spicy, you could add more hot pepper if you want, but one hot pepper was enough for me because I do not really like that much spicy stuff, and it was just not me eating it, and I didn't want to put too much pepper in it in case other people didn't want it spicy. So yeah. Last minute, I decided that I wanted some of the cucumbers without the hard green skin, so I decided to peel the rest of cucumbers. You don't have to do that. I just felt like, yeah, I wanted it like that, and plus just a little contrasting color. So yeah, without the dark green, right? So I use like 3/4 of that, and here I have basically everything that I'm gonna put: my limes, cucumbers, onions, peppers, that Chadon Beni and celery mixture that I've blended, my garlic and everything, ready and waiting for my chicken foot when I take it off the heat when it's done cooking. The chicken is basically cooked. Yeah, I had it cooking for like over half an hour to an hour. You want to make sure that your chicken is well cooked and nice and soft. So yeah, it's pretty much done here. Now the chicken foot is basically cooked, so now I'm just going to drain the water off, and I'm going to rinse it several times to get rid of that grease that would come up from cooking a chicken. Whenever you cook chicken, or well, any meat really, there is this grease or oil that settles at the top of the pot, I guess the natural oils of the meat. So I'm going to be rinsing that as much as possible to get that grease out. We do not want that in the sauce, right? So I'm going to be rinsing it several times, making sure I get that oil out. Then in a separate bowl, I'm going to add some water, and basically going to add all of the ingredients that we prepped. I'm going to add basically all of that. First, I just added some of the celery, Chadon Beni, and pepper mixture in there, and I'm going to go ahead and add my other ingredients: my garlic, my peppers, my onions, my cucumbers, and everything. I also have my Chadon Beni that you see I cut up. I'm just going to add everything into the water. And then I'm going to season it with some salt and black pepper to taste. And of course, you taste to make sure that it has enough seasoning, enough salt, enough pepper in there for your liking. Give that a good little stir, stir, stir. And that's basically it. You put all your chicken foot in the mixture, and then when you finish doing that, you cover it, set it aside. After like 3-4 hours, you have your sauce. Simple, quick, and easy like that. Sauce is very easy to make, surprisingly. It may seem like something hard, but it's really not. It's very easy to make. So you guys, let me know if you make it. Hit me up on my social media as always. Now, if you don't like chicken foot, you could always substitute for something else. Cow heel sauce, pig foot, don't talk about that one. Pig foot sauce again. Any one of them is amazing if you do not like chicken foot. But as always, you guys, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you guys so much for stopping by, and I'll always see you guys in my next video. Laters.